my name is Nabila, and today I'm going to tell you a story. The title is Daedalus and Icarus. Here we go. Long ago in ancient Greece, there lived a brilliant inventor named Daedalus and his young son Icarus. After building a labyrinth, King Minos feared Daedalus' intelligence and then locked him and his son in the high tower. The tower was surrounded by the sea and flooded from every direction. There was no way out. One night, Icarus looked around the tower and asked quietly, "Father, are we going to stay here forever?" Daedalus shook his head and replied calmly, "No, my son. As long as we can think, there is always a way." Daedalus knew they could not escape by land or the sea. One morning, he looked up at the sky and said, "The kings control the land and the sea, but the sky belongs to no one." Using feathers and wax, Daedalus made 2 pairs of wings. When they were finished, he gave Icarus a serious look and said, "Listen to me carefully, Icarus. This is very important." Icarus replied, "Don't worry, father, I'm listening." Daedalus warned him, "This wing can save our lives, but they can also destroy us. Do not fly too low, or the sea will ruin them. Do not fly too high, or the sun will melt the waves. Fly in the middle, and you will be safe." Icarus replied, "Yes, father, I understand." The next day, they escaped by flying into the open sky. For the first time in his life, Icarus felt truly free. He laughed as the wind carried him higher, and the world below grew smaller and smaller. "Father, I'm flying! I feel amazing!" "Fly in the middle, Icarus! Don't forget my warning!" Daedalus called back. But as he flew, Icarus felt conflict grew inside him. Part of him remembered his father's word, yet another part desired more. The sun looked closer, brighter, and more beautiful than anything he had ever seen. Icarus replied to himself, "Just a little higher. I'm not a child anymore." As he rose higher, the heat of the sun grew stronger. Slowly, the wax on his wing began to melt. Feathers drifted down into the sea. Icarus suddenly panicked and cried, "Father, my wings are falling apart! Father! Father!" Daedalus replied, "Fly lower, Icarus, fly lower!" But it was too late. The wings broke apart, and Icarus fell into the sea below. Daedalus could only watch as his son disappeared beneath the waves. Daedalus survived, but his victory was empty. He whispered in grief, "My son, if only you had listened." The end. The story teaches us that ambition without self-control can lead to destroy, and the importance of listening to wisdom and respecting limits. Maybe that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Bye-bye.